Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today we are playing career mode. Yes, it is a new series on career mode. Yeah. Now I have already played quite a few times career mode. I ended up going to Duna, the moon around Duna, Eve, the moon around Eve. I don't remember the names exactly. But yeah, I went that far and I realized that I shouldn't actually pre-record career mode. So it's not going to be pre-recorded, it's going to be live. You guys get to see me do stuff for real. No time warp or anything like that. Which is sort of a learning curve. You guys get to see things more easily. So what I'm doing now is the most easiest way of collecting science, which is what the whole goal is of career mode. Is plant a flag. No reason to plant a flag, but whatever, plant a flag. Bang, there we go. Awesome, there we go. Now, right click, we're going to name the flag, there we go. Right click, EVA report, we get 2.4 science. It may look like much, I mean for this 9.0, that is quite a bit, 30 minutes. For the very start, when you start playing career mode, we're on a bit of an angle there. Although it doesn't look like much science, it's nothing in comparison to what you can get. And I don't think they even said that properly. 12 science out of that. All these are very important. Everything you get from the beginning is important. What's this? Basic rocketry. So we can't afford any of these because we've got 7 science if you look up here. But the next one's 15 and then 18 and 20. So what we just purchased is this. All this stuff. And let's go ahead and make something out of it. Yay. Scroll up. Let's put some couple of fuel tanks. I think maybe 2 will be good for that. Yep, that will be good. Let's go ahead and do we need to? Yeah, I think that should be good. I think. Yeah. Let's hope this works out. A bit of a long aircraft here. Or rocket. Yeah, it's a bit elongated, but no worries. And for my favorite part, and I have tested this and I know it works on other designs, but since we don't have any radial or side mounted decouplers or anything like that, if that's what you even call them, one way to ensure that these solid fuel boosters actually come off the ship is to get them to overheat. Alright, and I have tested that. It works. So let's go ahead and figure out. Let's launch this thing. But before that, let's smash. Yep, smash Mark 1 because it's probably going to smash. Oh, you know what? Oh, I bought one more thing. Can't forget parachute. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Let's hope the parachute can actually slow down this rocket once we eject it. Not eject, deploy the parachute. That's the proper word. SAS and power. Okay, so it's got a bit of an angle, but no worries. We can somewhat stabilize that later on. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem at the start of career mode, is you don't have any way of properly stabilizing your rocket. But I think we're good here. Those broke off. That one there's meant to break off. Okay, bad timing. Very bad timing. I mean, you can't take that off yet. Okay, that didn't go as well as planned. Let's restart. I think we should be good if we try again. But, oh well. Things happen. Spacebar, you know, I'm going to press spacebar again. And in case we need to, I'll throttle up using the engine. This one right here. Liquid fuel engine. So, yeah, either way, we're still going on an angle as what happened before. Okay, so those broke off. That's a good sign. And then the outer ones. I'm going to throttle up. Maybe encouraging the overheating effect. Oh, that's not good. Those are meant to break off. Okay, because we cannot go to space with just those two. What can we do to fix that? Alright, we'll try one more time with launching this rocket, because our goal is to get as much science as possible. So, yeah. And we just want to get into space. Let's reposition this rocket. If we can, of course. This command pod doesn't have... The reaction wheels aren't strong enough. I think it has... Wait, it only says 5.0 I think for the reaction wheels. Don't know exactly what the measurement is. I hope this works. Overheat. Okay, the next... Oh! No! Why didn't they overheat this time? Okay, whatever. Let's not worry. As long as we get high enough into space, we're not going to create an orbit out of this, but into space, and or maybe a bit of scientific. Yeah, that looks good. Take out the curve later on. Okay. Well, we are going to start accelerating at this point. Okay, I think we're fine. We're burning a bit of fuel for no reason. Oh, but you know what? No worries, because we're going to be decoupling this fairly soon. And then we won't have that extra drag as what we have now. So cool. Yeah, that's good. It's a good... Yeah. It's a bit of a struggle at the very beginning of career mode, but once you get the main parts unlocked, then you're all good. And when I mean main parts, I'm referring to SAS, actual SAS module. Possibly maybe the small liquid fuel engine. That small one is good. And one last one, which is the battery bank, battery pack, or even the solar panels. Right, they are extremely important. Very, very important. Yeah, you are going to want to get them unlocked as the first thing you do, because without those, if you want to go to the moon, you will lose control of your command pod. Unless you're really careful of the electricity, but you know, if you're constantly moving your craft manually, then it will go out of control. You just lose your craft, and that did happen to me actually. While I was almost happened to me. I was being very, very cautious. We can have a look now. We're all good because the liquid fuel engine here it appears to be generating electricity, which is interesting. How that works. Okay, 900 meters per second. Get it ready to decouple. Jettison those parts. In 3, 2, 1, 0. Ah, that was... I didn't... Okay, that's a bit risky. Move that... Yeah. Okay, I didn't work out the staging properly before, but we got the hang of it. Luckily, I saw the parachute there. Some of you probably already noticed that and were like screaming at the screen, Heretic! I'm called Chris in real life, by the way. Yeah, Heretic is my YouTube name. Chris is my real life name. That's a secret. I'm just kidding. Well, not really a secret. You guys all know about it now. And throttle up. Come on. You know what? We might achieve orbit. I think possibly. Yeah. Yeah. We might actually get it. There we go. Time warp. Yeah, we're gonna get an orbit. Awesome. That's really good. Yeah, let's go ahead. 3.5. Same amount as before, I think. Alright. We didn't actually put on the Communitron, but even if you do put the Communitron on, which essentially sends over the science to KSP and stores it there, so in case your craft does smash, the science that you've collected has been sent over. But yeah, let's stop there, because if we had battery packs, banks, solar panels, we'd be able to continually send over science. But because we don't have those yet, even if we do try to send over science, our craft will just lose control, as I've mentioned before. So yeah, be wary about that and how you do things. Alright, we've achieved orbit. Yay. We are in orbit. Orbit. 5. Okay, that's an increased amount of science, which is good. Not much, but it'll get us somewhere eventually. Up to the thousands. Okay, and that's all we can really do for this. I guess we're just gonna go back now because we can't send anything. We don't have the Gravitron, don't have enough electricity. Although maybe just sending one thing will be fine. I don't really know how much. I think it uses 10 electricity each time it sends something. I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, keep data. That's good. Crew report. Ready to have that. Okay, so we should be landing whereabouts? Yeah, right where I want them. Right there. That looks good. Let's time up a bit more. That's a good start to the series, isn't it? Just go into space and landing. Alright, that should be good. Let's reposition the craft. And input. How's the electricity? Because we have the SAS on, it uses up electricity. So that's something else to be worried about. And we can throttle up in a moment. We need that. Okay, because we're time warping, everything appears to be really fast. Alright, let's try and get back onto the land. Yeah, there we go. Solve time warp. Okay, because when you time warp and the parachute deploys, it's a bit risky because it can smash your aircraft or rocket, whatever you have. And it's happened to me quite a few times, so make sure you stop time warping at approximately this altitude whenever the parachute deploys. And there we go. We have saved everything else smashed to pieces, everything disintegrated, but we're all good. What we want to do now is recover the vessel, and then it will take us to the KSP. So we earned 23 science on this mission. What did I say? 30. Alright, so what are we going to buy? What are we going to buy? This stuff... No, everything here is important. Very important. But I'm just going to go for... Yeah, the parachute is important. And then this is what we need to buy next. I'm not going to buy... This is important too, the inline reaction wheel. I guess one or the other. 45 science. If we do have 45 science... I'll buy this. I'll spend it on this one here. Reason being is because, see this thing here? This is called the... I think it was called something else before. It has another name. Manufacturer. Science JR. No, that's not... I don't think that's the name. Because I think you can right click it and it will give you another name. But whatever. You get a lot of science from this. You want to get that immediately. It also gives you the rechargeable battery pack, which you need. It's very essential, that thing. And then you also need the inline reaction wheel later on, so that you can stabilize your craft. And the rest here is just, well, just some other stuff. This here you need because of the radial decoupler. Smash Mark 1. Okay. Let's see how this thing works. And then we'll buy the next thing. Although it might take us a while to be able to buy everything else. Wait, let's check the... Let's do a crew report. 0.6. Yeah, that's nothing. Let's discard that. SAS. Power. Throttle up. Oh. No reason to throttle up because we have these solid fuel boosters. But it is good to throttle up because the next stage will automatically activate the engine. So there we go. Look at overheating. That might... Yep, that was a good thing. That's good. Yeah, that worked perfectly. Why didn't it work so easily before? Yeah, but as I said, we are going straight up now. Look at that. Almost straight up. Almost. There we go. Spacebar. Yeah, see what I mean? Perfect. Everything is going well. So we will definitely be able to reach space. Reaching into all... well, going to the moon, landing on the moon is, I think, is out of the question for this design. Yeah, looking good. I think the previous design was slightly better than this one, unless I'm completely wrong. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. Anyway, readjust positioning. F. Okay, the engine is no longer powered. Power that one. And okay, we can achieve orbit like this. Now I'm worried about getting to the moon. Might not actually work out. Yeah, and we need to actually come back to Kerbin. Kerbin, we definitely need to do that. 3.5 science, still not much. Not much at all. Because we need to get 45 science, and currently we have 15. So, yeah, we need 30 science then. And, you know, we need to get as much as possible at this stage. That's something that I think a lot of people will struggle with. It's just the beginning of career mode. Just the starting point is pretty difficult. Screenshot. Need a screenshot that way. Yeah, yeah. As I said, starting point, bit difficult, but try and get to the moon. You know, we won't be able to orbit. This is taking a while. Taking some time. The moon. It would be good if we had the atomic rocket motor at this point, but I know from all the experience that I've had that it takes a while until you can unlock the atomic rocket motor. Engine? Motor? I think it's motor. Okay, and we have achieved orbit. Awesome. Of course, we're just going to expand that side there so we don't come across declining atmospheric orbit here. Come on, just a little bit above set. Every time, usually 70,000 meters plus is where I stay up to. What? Get up to? Yeah, I think so. And that looks good. Nah, that wouldn't be a good screenshot. So where's the moon? There you are. I don't think we'll be able to get to the moon now. I'm sort of regretting this particular design, but there's nothing we can do until we get the inline reaction wheels. I recently went to Eve on career mode, and I had some major problems with Eve. I don't like Eve anymore. Like, I like the looks of it, but it's just so problematic when it comes to just landing on Eve. Because I had 3 landing struts. I landed on Eve perfectly, right? Landed, we weren't moving anymore, we stabilized. All of a sudden, my rocket, or lander, falls to the right and smashes to pieces. Just disintegrates. And this happened a couple times. There we go, I think that's good. Yeah, so let's save that just in case we do a bit of time up. It happened to me a couple times and it got a bit frustrating, but I ended up, I did end up saving the craft, even though it did end up falling and smashing the mystery goo part, one of the scientific parts that's in the game. Oh, I think we can use the mystery goo. I think I should have got that. Yeah, I should have brought the mystery goo along. Damn it, I could have attached that to the craft. But anyway, let's see how much science we can get from this. So, crew report. Oh, 15! Well, I remember it saying 100. I'm fairly sure at one point, if you get close enough, it should say 100. Okay, well, whatever. It should say 100, and I'm not lying. But, yeah, we have enough fuel to get us back. So, nah, I'm fairly sure it said 100 one point. I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure because I'm fairly sure. I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna just get into a closer orbit to the moon. Okay, I'm just checking fuel reserves, but it appears good. I want to make sure that 100 mark is possible. Okay, so let's see how close that is. Yeah, that should be close. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, the mystery goo, you can right click it and it's got some sort of chemical in the canister. And somehow you get science out of that. I don't know. I don't think they have that in real life. They wouldn't call it mystery goo, that's for sure. So there's the moon. Hello. That was so easy to get to the moon, don't you think? 15? I remember it saying 100. You know what? Unless it's one of the parts that I've seen within the game that can get 100. There we go. Ooh, bit of an... That was bad. Wait, are we safe? Okay, we're good. I zoomed in there just to make sure that we weren't actually going to crash into the moon on the edge here. Something similar to that has happened to me. I regretted it. But anyway, let's go up to here. That was a bit of a bad maneuver. We created too much of a large orbit here. But no worries. Should have enough fuel to take us back. I think. Such confidence I have, don't I? Throttle up. Yeah, we got plenty. Plenty of fuel. Double click, zoom in. And there we go. That should do. So it's a bit of a time warp job. Let's wait, before that, let's double click our craft, our rocket. Let's do that. F5, save. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fast clicker when it comes to playing the game. I get a bit impatient. It's just something. Oh, it's really interesting. Just this part of the planet is rendering. Everything else is a bit weird. Oh, this is all out of whack. That does look really weird. Oh, yep, that was good. Oh, screenshot. Actually, it doesn't look good. Anyway, is that the desert? I think that's the desert. I like the desert. It's a good place on this planet. It does look really good. Okay, so let's press G. You know, I think the landing struts have been unresponsive lately. Every time I play, I press G, it doesn't work. Unless it's just my keyboard. You guys can actually hear my clicking, can't you? I'm using the Samson Meteor mic at the moment. And whereabouts is that? I'm sure there's an Easter egg around here. No, it's not here. At least I don't think it's here. Look at that speed that we're going at. And the G-force is incredible. I usually like to land on the part of the planet that actually has light so you guys can see what I'm doing, but oh well. I'm a bit careless today. Anyway, throttle up to a point, like 100 meters per second. And make sure you don't time warp. I think I mentioned this before. Just don't time warp when you deploy your parachute. I lost words there. Like, it should deploy. Anytime now it's going to deploy. We're going to throttle up, slow our speed down. Slow ourselves down, slow our speed. What's that? Anyway, deploy. There we go. SAS. Now you can time warp, no problems. And just stop time warping really when you get really close to the ground. There we go. Okay, that's all good. So we made it. Recover the vessel and see what we got. 70 science on this one mission. I am happy. Very happy. So I think we can buy... Well, we won't be able to buy both things, but that's important, and this is important. So let's start off with this. This will enable us to buy more science and stuff. To earn more science, should I say. Thermometer, very useful. Collecting science. This stuff, very useful. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. We have these other parts, of course. We need them eventually. Radio decoupler, we need that soon enough, but we can't really do anything without this inline reaction wheel. So I guess we're just gonna collect the rest of the science, and that should give us enough to buy. So we just need 20 science. That's all we need to be able to buy this. So let's see what we can do. So let's launch this thing. Yeah, before launching, we'll see how much science we can get. So let's go up. Alright, push this down. There we go, and they're up. So crew report. Yep, of course. Observe materials bear. That's what we call it. 7.5 science. See that? And we can transmit it, but we're just going to keep that data. And look at this mystery goo stuff. 3.0. And let's do that for each one. And it appears to be 3.0 for each one. I don't really get how that works. I don't know. Because after... I like that light thing that's here. It's really cool. After you collect a certain amount of mystery or science from the mystery goo and you send it over, it sort of decreases the amount you can collect. But at this moment we just have 3.0 for each one of these things, so I don't fully understand it. But before launching, let's recover the vessel, see how much we earn. So we have 39 science now, so we just earned 13.5. on that single mission. It wasn't much of a mission, was it? Nope. Now let's check the mystery. See how much we can get from while we're in the atmosphere. 0.7 all of a sudden. That is too much. Too much. Wow, I'm happy. I don't really care what's smashed. As long as we can collect as much as we can at this point. See, we are ripping off the game. See, I don't get it. We can collect as much mystery goose science and then send it, and then there's less you can collect. I don't know how that one works, but everything else is understandable. 17.5, look at that. Just from the thingamajiggy. I forgot what you call it. Materials Bay, that's it. That's a good name actually. Anyway, let us launch that. Crew report, 3.5. That is enough to buy those other parts. So let's go ahead and land this thing. I think... yeah, we're good. We are so good. That was the best mission ever. So that's what you guys need to do at the very beginning to get science. It's a bit boring, but it works at least. And after that, you can go to any planet you want, moon. Preferably, you should be landing on moons. Yeah, so go to the moon, the first thing. Go to the Minmus. And then don't land on Duna. Oh, you can land on Duna. You probably won't be coming back from Duna. Oh, what happened? It smashed. Okay, well, whatever, we survived. But that shouldn't have smashed. Were we time hopping? No, we weren't, so it smashed. Ah, maybe it's just so heavy because of all these parts. And I think we just lost all that science that we collected. Yeah, we just lost it. I think we did. Ah, whatever. It's enough to buy what we need. So, this is what we need. Inline reaction one. Let's buy that. And we have the remainder of 2 science. So, what else do we need to buy? We can't really buy anything else, but I think that's it for this episode, guys. Of course, we'll continue next episode. We'll go to the moon. That's a bit of a spoiler. Go to the moon. Come back. Maybe go to Minmus. We'll see what happens. Maybe if we have enough parts. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Any suggestions, leave it in the comments. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.